Sine theta, sine 30 is 1 over 2. Sine 45 is root 2 over 2. Sine 60 is root 2 over root 3 over 2. Cos 30 is root 3 over 2. Cos 45 is root 2 over 2. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. Tan 30 is root 3 over 3. Tan 45 is 1. Tan 60 is root 3. Right, so we want to look at special angles. Looking at our theta, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees. Okay, so we're going to be finding the sine, cosine, and tan together. What is sine 30, cos 30, tan 30? What is sine 45, cos 45, tan 45? And what is the cosine, the sine, and the tangent of all these three special angles? And we're going to be finding that in the third form, which when you form, okay. So to get for 30 and 60 degrees, we're going to draw a equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle is a triangle whose all three angles are equal, and they are equal to 60 degrees, because sum of the angle in a triangle is 180 degrees, and all sides are equal, and each side will give you 2 centimeters. So once you draw an equilateral triangle, you want to divide it into 2 with a perpendicular line, such that this side is divided to 30 degrees and this side to 30 degrees. All right. So once you got that, it means this side is now divided into 2 centimeters. So this side is 1 centimeter and this side is 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So we call this triangle ABC. I will divide with D. You can take out triangle ADC or take out triangle ADB. If we are taking out ADC, it's going to look like this: 90 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 2 centimeters, 1 centimeters, and this is we don't know, this is ADC. So we need to find angle C. To get angle C, side C, we use Pythagoras theorem, which is hypotenuse square is equals to opposite square plus adjacent square. So our hypotenuse is 2 centimeters. 2 square is equals to any of this side is adjacent and opposite. So if we are looking at 30 degrees, 1 centimeter is our opposite, 1 square plus c squared, which is 4 equals to 1 plus c squared, right? 4 minus 1 equals to c squared. 3 equals to c squared. It means c is equals to square root of 3. So this is root 3. All right. And remember that sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is equals to opposite over adjacent. All right. So looking at triangle ADC, sine 30 is what? Opposite 1 centimeter over hypotenuse 2 centimeters. That's 1 over 2. So sine 30 is 1 over 2. Cos 30 is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is root 3, hypotenuse is 2. So cos 30 is root 3 over 2. Then tan 30 is opposite over adjacent, which is 1 over root 3. You have to rationalize this, which is root 3 also times root 3. That is another topic in SORD. So when you do this, you are going to get root 3 over 3. Because root 3 times root 3 is root 3 squared. And root 3 squared, this will take this, then that will be 3. So tan 30 is root 3 over 3. So if you go to calculator and you press sine 30, it's going to give you 0.5. And you press cos 30, it's going to give you the same value as when you do root 3 over 2, and the same thing for tan 30. That's as simple as ABC. For 60, we already have 60 here. So you know that sine 60 is opposite over hypotenuse. And our opposite for 60 is root 3. So sine 60 is root 3 over 2, opposite over hypotenuse. Cos 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 1 over 2. And tan 60 is opposite over adjacent. That is root 3 over 1. So that is root 3. All right. So for 45 degrees, since there's no 45 degrees in this, we're going to look at a right angled isosceles triangle. And a right angled isosceles triangle is one that have two of the side equal and the base angles equal. Then because it's right angle, one of the angle is 90 degrees. So if this is 90 degrees, this will be 45 degrees, and this will be 45 degrees. All right. So these two sides are equal, which is 1 centimeter, 1 centimeters. Then we don't know this side. So if we put A, B, C, side B is what we're looking for. And also using Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Our hypotenuse is B squared is equal to opposite square, 1 square plus adjacent square, 1 squared, right? So B squared is equal to 1 plus 1. B squared is equal to 2. B is equal to square root of 2. All right, so this will be square root of 2, this side. Same thing, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So sine 40 will be opposite sine 45. Opposite, any of them can be our 45. So if we are taking this opposite, which is 1 over hypotenuse over root 2. So that's 1 over root 2. You also rationalize times root 2 over root 2. And that will give you what? Root 2 over 2. So sine 45 is root 2 over 2. Cos 45 will give you the same thing because adjacent and opposite are still the same thing for this right angle isosceles triangle. So cos 45 is going to give you also 1 over root 2, because this is 1. If I take this 45, this my adjacent is still 1 over root 2. If I take this as 45, this is my adjacent. So 1 over root 2 starts to give us root 2 over 2. Then tan 45 is now what? Opposite over adjacent, which is 1 over 1, which is 1. So this gives us the ratio of special angle sine theta. Sine 30 is 1 over 2. Sine 45 is root 2 over 2. Sine 60 is root 2 over root 3 over 2. Cos 30 is root 3 over 2. Cos 45 is root 2 over 2. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. Tan 30 is root 3 over 3. Tan 45 is 1. Tan 60 is root 3. Thank you very much. And this also shows that tan sine of theta is the same thing as cos of 90 minus theta, which we have seen before. Because we look at sine 30 is the same thing as cos 60, right? Sine 30 is the same thing as cos 90 minus 30, which is cos 60, right? And you see the same thing for 45. Sine 45 is also cos 45 because 90 minus 45 is still 45. All right, if you have any point where you do not understand, just put it at the comment section and I'm going to explain it for you specially. And if there's any topic or any question on on special angles or trigonometry or any general mathematical problem, kindly leave it in the comment section so that we'll solve it together. Don't forget to follow, to share, to like, and send it to people that you think they need this for their academic progress. Thank you very much.